All right, everyone, welcome to my new consultant packet tutorial. All right, I'm going to be honest, this one is pretty in-depth. It has a lot of advanced features, so stick with me. I'm going to do my best to really walk you through everything so that you are all set to show this off to your new consultants. All right, so when you're ready to get started, go ahead and download the template from my group. Okay, so we're just going to go through pretty much one page at a time. So on the bottom right, this is where you can zoom in. So I suggest zooming in a little bit. And I am editing on desktop because for big projects like this, it's really just easier to do it on desktop. You can edit on your phone, but I would only do that if you were doing something, a little typo adjustment or something like that. But for the most part, it's going to be easier on desktop to do this. All right, so first things first, of course, change your unit name and the blessed unit. All right, and there's a nice picture here, but if you did want to change that, then you always can. Just go to uploads over on the left. If you don't have any pictures yet, go ahead and upload media. And then if you wanted, that's obnoxious, but if you had a cute unit picture maybe, or a picture of seminar or something like that, that would be cute there. All right, so we'll go down. This one's going to be all about you. So meet Erin, a little about me, and this is where you can put in all your little facts. Really have fun with it. I mean, this is just a placeholder. If you want to do a nice paragraph, if you like the bullet point idea, if you want to, spell out your name, saying something fun about your name, whatever you want to do, it's totally up to you. So just click on it, and then you can type whatever you'd like. And remember that Canva saves your progress, so you don't really need to worry about saving or losing anything. And if you want to put in some cute family pictures up here, of course, just click on one and then drag them in so that you have all of your own pictures in there. And this would be great to maybe put some unit ones, a family one, a selfie. If you wanted to add more pictures, of course you can. Just click on it, a frame, and on the top right is the duplicate button. So duplicate, and if you want to shrink it, use the corner. So really just have fun with it. I mean, if you wanted to make a giant collage, you could do that. Or maybe you just want one big picture. It's yours. This is just a starting point. So really just go crazy. All right, on to the next page. All right, this is where we're going to start all of the click-throughs. So this is really cool because when you're a new consultant and you're checking out this packet, you can just click on everything and go right to the correct place. If you saw my example video, you'll see how we did that. But basically, the goal is for them to be able to click on one of these. That one should be there, sorry. So basically, you just click on one of these. The only one we can't click on is the messenger, just because people have different types of phones, and so I wish I could just save their number right to your phone, your number right to their phone, but we can't do that yet. So the only one that's not clickable on this page is this one. So for this, you'll click on Voxer, and if you go to, the best way to get this is if you go to Voxer.com on your desktop. If you do that, it should pop up and show you your name. So if you go to login and you go to your profile, up here, view profile, then you can share profile and copy the link. So when you copy the link, that is the link you're looking for. So copy that, and then you're ready to put it into Voxer. So click on Voxer, and then on the top right, you'll see link. So click on link, and this is where you're going to put it in. I already had mine there, but you will put yours in there and then press apply. So now when you have a new consultant, they can click on it and it'll take them straight to Voxer and straight to your profile, which is really cool. So you're going to do the same idea for these. So for Facebook, go to your profile, copy the link, press this link button, and put your profile right here. And then for the less tech savvy, I did write it down here. So go ahead and put in your phone number, put in your Voxer name, just so that they have it both ways. And then of course, if you don't want these, if maybe you don't have Voxer, you don't use Voxer, you can delete them. So just click on it, delete it. And then if you wanted to move this guy, there you go. So really just customize it. If you have other forms of communication, maybe you use a unit app or something like that, then you can always put it on here. Or if you have maybe a unit website and you want to link that, you know, get creative, make it your own. All right, so down here, this is going to be the same idea. So I'm going to walk you through it one more time to make sure you have it. So this has different steps. And of course, if you want to change up the steps, you can go right ahead. So these three are already done. They should take you straight to ProPay on InTouch. This one takes you to the website builder, and then this is the login. So really the only one on this page that you'll have to do is your Facebook group. So same thing, go to your Facebook group and get the link on the very top and then attach it right here. When you press the link, put it in, press apply. And of course, like I said, if you have something else, maybe you don't do a Facebook group, you can change it up and put different things here. If you don't want them at all, you can delete these too. If you come across something that has a lock button, the reason for that is because if everything was unlocked, like this circle and this number and these lines and all that, it gets really hard to go in and change what you're trying to change. So, but if you do want to delete it or something, you can. So just click on it, and on the very top right, you see this lock button. Just press unlock and it'll unlock it for you. And then you're able to move it around. So that just goes for any time during this. If you come across something locked that you don't want to be locked, then that's what you do. And if you ever make a mistake, like say we unlocked it and then we made it huge and you're like, oh no, don't panic. Number one thing is don't leave, because if you leave, it's going to save your progress exactly how you left it. So do not panic exit. What you want to do is you want to undo your mistake. So you can do that two ways. You can press Control Z on your desktop, or you can press this back arrow. So see on the top left, this back arrow, just press that and it goes back. Press it again and then you're fine. All right, so just don't panic exit. All right, so down here, this one is already set up. The video, will it play? Yes, it
Hello.
will. It'll play while you're editing, but you don't really need to change that unless, if you wanted to add in, maybe you give them a charcoal mask if they do this, or, something like that. You can go right ahead and do it. Same thing, if you come across a locked element and you do want to move it, press unlock. All right. All right, this one's pretty much the same idea. Edit the text as needed. These lead to the correct apps, so you don't have to worry about those. So if they click on it, it'll take them right to the App Store, and then they're able to download it. Final steps. If you have something special, like maybe you have a fake customer group, then you can put that in here, like say, check out our mock Facebook group here, or something like that. If you do want to do that, like check out our mock Facebook group. If you ever want to put a link in that I don't have a spot for, then you do the same thing. You just highlight it and then press the link, and then you can put in the Facebook group or whatever. All right. And right here I did a tip for sales tax. If you have people all over the country, I would just leave it like that. If you pretty much just have people in one state, then you could customize it and put the accurate sales tax for your state, or maybe your state doesn't even have it. Then you could just delete this altogether. All right, for this one, it's pretty straightforward. This one I do have linked to Zoom, so if you have the same Zoom meeting link every week, then you could put that in there. Just same idea, just put it in the link. If you have anything extra you want to add here, there's plenty of open space. Let me show you how to do that easily. So say you have, what would you have for learning? Maybe you have a new consultant Facebook Live on Wednesday nights. Okay, so if you wanted to add another thing down here, here's a cool trick to get everybody to move at the same time. So if you click on this on your desktop, if you click and drag, you're going to see this blue box. So if you highlight multiple things, then you can click and just scoot it right up. And then same thing down here. I would just do that, scoot it up. And then you can duplicate this. So click on this guy, press duplicate, bring it down there. So here you could say join our Wednesday night live. And then you could put the text and info here. And then if you wanted another click through, here's how you could use something that is already in Canva or already in this document. Of course, you could upload a little Facebook picture or whatever, but what I would do if I were you is I would come up here, grab this guy, press Control C to copy, and then come down here, press Control V, and then you can use that same link so you don't have to do it again. So obviously you don't have to do all these things, but I'm just trying to show you how much freedom you have. Really, I mean, there's no reason why you can't do it. Pretty much your imagination is the limit. So anything you want to add, just go for it. Just mess around with it. This one is pretty straightforward. Shouldn't really need any editing there unless you want to add anything in. And then this one is specific to 2020-2021 seminar, which I know is about to end for most of us watching this video right now, but that's okay. We will keep it going, and then I will update when we get to 2021 seminar with all the new stuff. I will just update this page, and then I'll show you how to stick that new page in there so it's not an interruption for your new consultants that join in July. But all of that's straightforward. If you want to edit anything, go for it. Same thing with pearls. If you have something specific that you like them to do, I just said general, watch the video and fill out the form, like if it's a BombBomb form or whatever. But if you wanted to be more specific and share an actual link and send them to your Google form, send them to your BombBomb form, whatever you're doing, then go for it. You know, you can put whatever you want right here. And then I do have it to where they earned this by becoming a senior, but of course, if you want them to just do more interviews, that's totally fine. All right, and then that is the ending. If you want to put in another cute unit picture here, you're all good. Change the text. So I hope that was enough information. I would say overall, just think of this as a starting point. I mean, you have the freedom to edit. So if there are things that you want to change, do it. You know, this is all for you. And even if you wanted to tack on the end, like maybe right here, you wanted to just put in a whole 10 weeks of, you know, information for them to follow, you can always add a new page. So right here, you can add a page and it's just going to start pink. It's going to start blank. But if you use your imagination, you can make it amazing. All right. So let me just show you how to share it and then we'll be all done. So I believe the best way to share it is by sharing it as view only. So if you go to the top, it says share. Okay, so click right here, share a link. So you don't want your people to edit, right? You want them to just be able to click on it. So you'll want to click on view, share a link to view, copy the link. So this is something that maybe in Scipio you can put in your new consultants or your Easy Blast a text so that when they sign up, they get a link to this and they can check it out. Or it can be, you know, on your Facebook, on your website. Maybe you have a new consultant meeting over Zoom with them or something. Just have this link handy. I haven't done it through Bitly, but I assume that would be fine if you wanted it shorter. But basically, once you copy it, you're going to have a link. So when they open it, so if they got it from their email or from whatever, it would pop up like this. And you see it looks super professional. They can't mess it up. They can't edit or anything. It just looks like this. So they're able to click through and read everything, look at everything. If you wanted to go over it with them, of course you could do that. And the links will still work. So if you click on it, it's going to take you to the proper link and everything. And the video.
Hello, hello, hello. If you're here.
So then they can just go right through and it looks really professional. It's really nice because you're not having to send people an email with like 6 different PDFs and 2 pictures attached and whatnot. Everything can be in one place. So really take this as a starting point and make it your own. Hopefully I went over everything okay, but if you have any questions at all, please let me know and I would love to help you out. And I'm here if you need any help. Thanks, guys.